So what is your name?
Betty Walker.
Betty Walker. And where are you from, Betty Walker?
Originally
Originally and now.
I was born in Missouri, but I live in Minnesota right now.
Okay.
I've been here for about since '63.
Since 63, okay.
Uh,
And why did you come to Minnesota? Or why your family?
it was an educational move. I came here we had a large family, so I came here to kind of spread the family out, and I came to live with relatives and finish high school.
Okay, so then high school. Okay. And have you lived in St. Paul since 63?
No, it's been my home, but I've traveled because my husband is a veteran,
Okay.
and he was in the military, and then after he was out of the military, he worked with veterans organizations, and I got to tag along and drag the kids along. So we did a lot of seeing different places and different things. And when they were in school, because I had to take them out of school to go, whenever we got to a city, they had to do like a paper on that city to tell me who the people are, what do they do, what's the culture, what is their income, the industry for that city.
Before you got to it, or when you first moved to a city, or when you left?
No. When I was traveling with
I
him
see.
with the DAV, the kids had to go with.
Yeah.
So their job was to find out about the city we were in, wherever we went. And they had to bring that back for their teacher, so that it gave them something to do. It gave the teacher an idea of what the kids were doing when they were away from school, and it worked out great for us because we would always go to the Chamber of Commerce and ask them questions and interview people, and they got to do that. So it was really kind of fun for all of us.
And how long would you all be gone for?
Usually for a weekend, sometimes a week, and sometimes 3 or 4, just maybe 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
But it was always fun. It was twice a year.
What was your favorite place you gotten to go?
Where was my favorite place? I think it was probably Bemidji, Minnesota.
And why so?
It's outdoors, and I'm an outdoor person. We got to fish, we got to hunt. We visited a friend while we were there, and the kids got to learn about bears because they lived on a lake out in the woods, and it was just fun. It was different. It was really like wilderness. So I kind of like that.
And so being in St. Paul now, probably most of your life, what's your favorite part of St. Paul? What do you like most about it?
I like it because I would say it's quiet. Most people, St. Paul reminds me of a country town, and I think it's kind of just slower. It's almost like a small. It's almost distant from the suburbs. St. Paul to me is like a really small, close town. You know everybody. You're related to everybody. Almost every day you find somebody that you know that you think, oh, I didn't know you were related to us, or I didn't know you were related to that person. So it's kind of fun.
And do you live in this neighborhood, or?
Right now I live in Maplewood. We used to live in St. Paul. On St. Anthony, and then we moved to part of kind of the edge of the east side, and now we live in Maplewood. So my next move will probably be a nursing home or in the woods.
In the woods.
I
The
like.
woods sounds nice.
Yeah,
Back in nature, like you like it.
I like it. I like it. I've been teased about. I want to raise chickens. I want to do fun. I've been over here to the library for classes on poultry and rabbits and things like that. So I've done a lot of fun stuff, you know.
And do you think you will raise chickens? Like, because I know in Minneapolis they have city ordinances to allow that, but I don't know about, you said Maplewood?
No, well, we bought a little place up north,
Okay.
and I raised chickens, but I was working, so it was kind of hard to go back and forth.
Yeah.
But the chickens turned out great. It was just a lot of work, you know, because I wasn't there all the time. We tried raising rabbits too, but I think before I try that again, I'm going to learn a lot more about rabbits.
Yeah, why would happen? What happened?
They kind of multiplied faster than I thought they would, so it was an experience.
So what would you do with what happened to the rabbits?
Well, we finally just turned them loose, and they didn't want to go, so we just kind of push them out and shut the
Shut the
gate.
door.
Yeah, so I don't know. Of course, the population just kind of dwindled because I think the Hawks said, "Hey, buffet,"
Yeah.
so they kind of dwindled down. But there's still a lot of them around.
Totally. And so about the library, you say you come here for classes. What other ways do you use the library?
I love to read. I think if I got a job here, they would probably just give me a sleeping bag and say, yeah, I love the library. I love reading. I love the crafts and challenges, doing stuff. And the library is just it has everything. I mean, you can find out everything there. And it's nice now that they have computers that you can come and look up stuff. And there's always somebody you can ask about stuff. So I just like learning. Learning has just always been my thing. So, but it's just kind of fun. I was a Ramsey County, my husband and I was a Ramsey County foster parents for 25 years. And I think that was one of the things with the kids. I had lots and lots of books, and I would teach them how to tell stories. When they got out of hand, I would say, "Grandma's having a meltdown. Can somebody read me a story or tell me a story?" And it was just hilarious. The little kids making up their stories and then trying to remember the stories they read was just fun.
Cool. So you all did foster care for 25 years, and how long would the different kids stay with you?
Different lengths of time. It all depended on their situation and how quickly they were reoriented back into the family. But it was just fun. The kids learned. It was just fun because it allowed me to still be a kid.
Yeah.
I think that was the great part. You have to kind of relate to the kid on a kid level rather than on an adult level all the time. So that was the fun part. We could play with the kids as a kid, and it allowed them to relax and be better and feel more comfortable. And it was I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed the kids. I just got too old for it, that's all.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. Anything
Sure.
else you would like to add?
Huh?
Anything else you'd like to say or add?
No, I just thank you for allowing me to say something. I know I get carried away sometimes, but I love the library. I hope they stay here. I wish them all the best. And I'm 100 years. I think that's fantastic. So, and I love when I was in elementary school, living in the country, the bookmobile used to come to our school once a month, and that was just kind of a hilarious, almost like having Santa Claus come to the school. So, I think it's a great thing. The library, I wish them well.
Cool. And thank you, Betty.